Can have stern expressions by moving around the house, and the 4-year-old will be afraid of the father, and probably wouldn't be as naughty. But a difficult audience is not like that. You cannot fool a difficult audience. But what Toastmaster Sanjeev did today was throughout, he had a very confident body language. His hands were always wider than his shoulders. There was a gentle, confident smile on his face throughout, and he really projected with his voice. I could hear him crystal clear. Now, the best way to handle a difficult audience is to stop the attack even before it happens. Now, when you have a confident, self-assured speaker on the stage, chances are the audience won't ask unnecessary questions, or they will think twice before asking a question. So, 2 thumbs up to Toastmaster Sanjeev for exuding that self-assuredness and confidence on stage, which definitely helps in managing a difficult audience. Another thing is that with a 4-year-old, Toastmaster Rahul mentioned that the more attention you give to a 4-year-old, the more cranky he becomes. But if you don't give attention to the 4-year-old, after ranting and crying for a few minutes, the child might calm down. But you cannot do the same with a difficult audience, but something similar. So when an audience member asked or mentioned that Big Bang Theory is now deprecated and no longer valid, Toastmaster Sanjeev said that yes, I am coming to the point. And just by saying this statement that yes, I am coming to the point, satisfies or pacifies that audience member for a few minutes. That yes, the point that I am raising might be addressed in the speech further on. So another good tactic of handling difficult members in the audience. There was one point in time where there was another interruption by an audience member. Now, the interruption was not disruptive, but that could have definitely thrown the speaker off his game. What I saw there was Toastmaster Sanjeev did address a little into that particular audience member and then continued with the same vocal projection, confidence and fluency. What that does is, it says to the audience that I know what I am talking about, just hear me out and all your queries will be answered. But there was another very important moment in the speech wherein not one, but there were 3-4 audience members speaking all at the same time. In fact, audience members were interacting among themselves. This is where I think there was a scope for the speaker to assert himself that this is my stage, my house. Hey, we will be discussing about this topic, but listen to me, just hear me out. At that point, I felt that the speaker did not own that commotion. And in fact, there was an interruption from the general evaluator, wherein he said that it was a speech. All in all, I think all the tricks of handling a difficult audience were very well demonstrated by the speaker today. If only he owns the stage a little more, it will help further assert himself on the audience and he will hit a home run every time. With that, let us hand it back to Mr. Sanjeev.